Hello and welcome back to another video, guys. So I'm working on this VW Golf 2005 plus, shall we say. It starts from 2004 onwards. An engine management light's on. Obviously the car's not in limp mode, it still drives pretty fine, shall we say. And we've got these three faults. Okay, so they're to do with the cooling fan and the intake flap, which I'll show you in a second. Now, a lot of people will say you'll need to change the intake flap as well as the cooling fan, the whole fan, shall we say, the module, and the fuse as well. I mean, that will be correct in some cases. In some cases you may just need a fuse. In some cases you may just need the intake flap and a fuse, or the cooling fan and a fuse. Do you know what I mean? So it's a very tough one, but to eliminate everything, to pinpoint everything down, obviously I'll turn the engine off because it's not, these diesel engines aren't the best. They rattle like a tractor. So to have a better understanding, so we'll leave that there and we'll go around to the engine. And what we have is, if I get rid of this, if it does come off, you've got the fuse box here. Let me just start with this actually. So this is for previous models, so this will be, you'll probably need to change this if it was 2004 below, but if it's 2004 plus, then it'll still be this fuse. I mean, by looks it looks fine. I can't see it. I'll have to take it out and have a proper look. And this is the other fuse as well for the older models. So that's that, and then it's just underneath here. There we go. There we go. That one's a bit of a hard one. So I'm just going to get rid of this. I will put it in the car just so it doesn't mess around. And then this is the other part. This gets clogged up. So the problem is so common in these engines. So how it works is, this clogs up, doesn't work fully. It blows the fuses on this fan, and well, the fuse is there. And when it does, sometimes it burns the module. Here there is a module there what plugs in. That burns out, can't really do much. You'll have to change this whole fan as well as the fuse, or sometimes if you're lucky it'll just be that and the fuse or whatever. So it's a trial and error between that, the fan and the fuse, nothing else. So that's where you stand. So at least you know what it is. You can certainly take this off yourself, give it a clean and see what happens. If it's good, I mean, you've got away. If it's not, then in case of replacing, they're not expensive. These cars have been out for years, so parts are probably like 30-40 quid for that. Fuse, what, about 2-3 quid. Fan, they're like plenty around, probably 30-40 quid again. So all in all, probably 200 at push maximum, not even that, maybe 150. But that's what you're looking at in terms of that fault. That's what you need. So this was not working before, and so was the fan. It was not activating. So we've changed the fuses. Well, this one. However, just so you know, this fuse had also gone as well, and this is another one that may go. So this one, so please do check them three. And if before, the flap wasn't turning, nor was the fan, because it's all linked. This is linked, and obviously the fuse as well. So what you can do, cheapest option, is to go through the fuse first, change it, because sometimes these don't blow, or pack in other words. So what we'll do, I'll just show you, and I'm going to activate the so intake flap motor. I'm going to activate it and have a look. There you go. It's all working fine. As you can see, it's playing up there. And then, not the glow plug. So, forget the engine light. Forget that. Going on to the coolant fan. Before, nothing was happening. So if we look at that, if I activate it, look at it. We've got power now instead of saying 0. And look at it spin now. It's going to go to full blast. As you can see. Other ones I think is to do with the aircon. I'm not bothered about that. Obviously, none of which will work. Even I turned the aircon on and that wasn't spinning at all anyway. But this is working fine, as you can see. So now, all it is, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even need to change this. But I just bought it. I thought, if I'm going to rip everything apart, I'd rather do it once. It's a ball ache going through it. Like I changed fuse, but everything's fine. I'll leave the new one on and kind of fit it all back. But guys, remember that code, as you saw from earlier, is to do with this, that red one, and this one here, and that should eliminate it. So just doing its test, but we'll eliminate that. All done, and really we shouldn't have any trouble codes anymore. Anyway, we'll do a full scan and then clear everything. Jobs are good in.